Hello, hello. As you know, this year is everything about taking things slow and improving my art, which is the reason that I, of course, am starting a new sketchbook. Now, I, of course, had sketches before, but I have to say that I'm not that consistent, and that I go from one notebook to another notebook, and I, of course, have that, well, I don't know if you have it too, but this fear of just messing up. And it was time for me to say, you know what, if I mess it up, I mess it up. This is my sketchbook, it's for me, it's for my improvement. So, whatever comes, goes. And I decided, at least at this point in my sketchbook, of course it won, that I was only gonna use markers. Alcohol markers are sort of a new art product that I've been using, and I don't consider myself an expert, but I enjoy it a lot. You can use it, almost daily if you wanted to. It's not messy, it's easy to use. I mean, you know what I mean. Technique-wise, I need to improve, but it's not difficult to start using it. It's what I mean. And I also had the idea of reproducing or trying to learn from people, artists, of course, that I admire. Which is why I decided to go to my comic books and choose one of the beauties that have inspired me throughout the ages, and that is Poison Ivy. So this is supposed to be my no judgment, no pressure, do what feels right sketchbook. So let's see how it goes. I went to Pinterest to choose an image that I wanted to reproduce, and I found this one, which I'm sorry to say I don't know who's the original artist, but I loved it and I wanted to, learn from what I saw, use the techniques that I know, and draw her in my style. When it comes to alcohol markers, what I tend to do, I think most of the time, is start with the body. After selecting my colors, I go from lightest to darkest. I'm trying not to give a lot of detail at the beginning, but more like do blocks of color to see where I'm gonna be putting my shadows, my highlights, and some detailing. Once again, I need to remind myself that I'm doing this for myself. It's not a commission, it's not to impress anybody, it's to practice, to improve, and to learn. Art, painting, drawing are life. For me, they bring everything that I need, that I want. Everything's right in the world when there's art that inspires me. But it gets to a point when you're doing this for work, when it's not as fun anymore. And again, this is the reason I'm going back to having a sketchbook. I'm going back to practicing. I'm going back to learning things that, I need to learn. I want to learn. I want to experience, I guess. And I am so grateful that you're here with me today. And once I had all the colors in place, then I go shading more seriously. And it was nice that I was enjoying myself so much that I forgot to record the first part of the more intense shading. But well, here you can see how it turned out, and now I have to do the same on the other side. I don't know how easy or difficult it might seem, but when you're trying to draw and then record and then mind the lights and all that, it gets stressful. And at least I started not enjoying as much of the process as I would liked. So this is why I'm just recording small clips of the process so that I can do the rest without that pressure and really enjoy myself while doing this and any other art that I might be doing in this, new format. I really don't know how long it took me to draw Poison Ivy. I did her in 2 days. And there's only 20 minutes of footage, which I shortened off so you can see it in 6, thinking that it might be best for you not to watch, a lot of minutes of a video. But you let me know if you'd rather see this at normal speed. It would have taken for you, 20 minutes to see it. Or if you like this mixed speeds in which I use times 2, times 4, times 6. And I think that was the highest, maybe a times 8. Not that bad. For the background, I used my alcohol markers, but I thought that it would have been better for me to use maybe, I don't know, inks or watercolor because I didn't get the effect that I wanted. Another reason that I know that I need to keep practicing so I, improve in doing all these sort of techniques. Which was about the time that I decided that I wanted even more details, that I wanted more highlights, more shading, and I took out my Prismacolors. It was not my intention, at least at the beginning. I decided not to use mixed media, but then here we are. And I'm pretty happy with the result, and I like to know how you feel about it. And if you have any recommendations, any tips that you'd like me to consider. I honestly think that by using colored pencils, the drawing improved so much more, and I'm not regretting at all mixing those two media. Alcohol markers and colored pencils, honestly, it's a match made in heaven. I really hope you like this, and I'll be waiting for you in my next video. In the meantime, keep creative, keep safe, and always be kind. I'll see you soon. Bye! Please like and share my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time!